Hey guys, what is going on? This is Game Ovaries. And oh my god, it has been a long time since I made a video. I've had my computer kind of broken for quite a while, and I know that's not really an excuse. I should have gotten it fixed like forever ago. If you've been really anticipating some Game Ovaries videos, I apologize for that, and I'm here to bring you another one, and hopefully some more in the upcoming future here. So I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about For Honor, in particular the characters I've been playing with. Particularly, I've been using the Lawbringer. I really enjoy this character. It's kind of a hybrid tank Vanguard character, and I really liked the Warden as well, as you can see here, but I don't know, I guess I like the Peacekeeper too. I just really like the Knight class. I haven't really played much of the Samurai or any of the Vikings because, well, I mean, I just haven't, so I'm a little biased. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about some of the stats. Yeah, to get things started off here, I wanted to go ahead and talk to you about the armor rank. This is what my current stats are, so if you want, you can copy mine. They work out pretty well for me. You know, after kind of experimenting and figuring this stuff out, I went with this roll. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So for the helmet, I went ahead and used Revenge Mode, Duration, and Exhaustion Recovery, and the reason being is because, well, I like having Revenge Mode, and having that last longer is just awesome. I mean, you can't really go wrong with having that go longer. And Exhaustion Recovery, well, the thing is, this guy uses a ton of stamina, so he's gonna stam out quickly, and having the ability to regain your stamina quickly is something I thought was a good choice, so I have that maxed out. Moving on to the chest piece, we have the Execution Health Regen, kind of low, and the reason I went with that is because, well, for most reasons, you can't really always execute an enemy, especially with this dude. He has really long execution times, and I can get disrupted quite easily. So I mean, you know, if I can get the execution, great, but it's not something that I'm always going to be doing on the battlefield. So I decided to go ahead and use block damage and sprint speed, and that being this guy's big. He's a huge dude, so I mean he's pretty damn slow, and I wanted to go with sprint speed, and that's just a personal choice. Maybe you can kind of switch out between that or execution health regen, but I just figured, you know, I'm not always executing somebody, but I'm pretty much always sprinting. So that's my reasoning for going with that. So moving on to the arms, I have block damage resistance really low, which kind of sucks sometimes. I mean, I'm not going to lie, but again, here we are going with revive and stamina regen. And the thing is, this guy has a really good perk where you can't get disrupted while reviving somebody, unless they physically push you off of like whoever you're trying to revive. But I tend to use that skill quite often, so if I can just kind of revive quickly, that works out pretty well. So I just went with that, and that's kind of a toss-up. I mean, you know, you could always go with more damage resistance, I guess, which obviously isn't bad, but I like to revive quickly, especially in Dominion. That's what I usually play. And then going on to stamina regen, gotta have stamina regen. As I mentioned before, this guy runs out of stamina really, really fast. So, all right, so here we go. Moving on to the weapon portion, I went ahead and used defense and stamina cost reduction. Again, going back to stamina, I want to reduce that as much as possible, and I like having defense. This guy, he can't really flee very well. He's not a quick little assassin character, so I mean, he's gonna be taking a lot of hits. You want to have that defense up. Moving on, I want my feet cooldown reduction. Getting my feats as quickly as possible in a game is something that's really a big deal in my opinion. So I just, you know, I want to try and bring that up. And then Revenge Mode defense, again, going into that defense. When I get into Revenge Mode, I can handle my own. If I'm getting triple teamed, even quadruple teamed, double teamed, you know, no problem. You know, it's going to give me a chance to at least kind of parry them and get them knocked on their ass. And so that's what I go for. And then this last bit, throw distance. I have that pretty low because this guy, you know, he can do that move where he runs at people and kind of pushes them away. You know, if you're not locked onto a character, you can do that. So I kind of went with that. That's pretty much my deal with everything. Moving on to like the helmets and everything else that I have. All of my stats are pretty much the same on all of my loadouts. The only difference, like for my armor, the only difference would be in my axe. I have an axe that, well, it does more attack versus defense. And I can, you know, switch it up. I don't really use that loadout too often, but it's something that if I really wanted to try something different, I can do that. But really, it's just the axe heads that I switch out periodically, not too often. And as you can see, like those ones really don't have much of a difference. It's this one you get more defense, sacrifice of a little bit of stamina cost reduction. Whereas the other one, you know, my stamina cost is all the way up, but I get a little bit less defense. And then the last one, I get a bunch more attack. I get really crappy defense, and then a really good stamina cost reduction. And then I switch between these two spikes. Nothing too much to see there, though. It's really just a little bit of throw distance and all that. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much my character. That is my Lawbringer. If you want me to make another video showing my Warden stats and all that, please let me know. I really enjoy the Lawbringer. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you have any questions, concerns, or if you have any suggestions on how I should play this character, or, you know, with what stats I should add to make him a little bit better, please let me know, and please leave a like and subscribe for more content. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a fantastic day. So on that note, Ovaries out.